This is another episode of Art and Our Entertainment, and I finally read issue 4 of The Last Ronin. The Last Ronin. Let me show you The Last Ronin. Finally read the issue, or I should say, I'm finally reviewing it because I read it before, but it was so long since I read it, so I was like, you know what? Let me read it again and give a review on it. And let me tell you guys, um, I really like this. I really like these issues, man, because normally I don't get, like I've said before, I'm new to the comic world. Like I want to say fairly new. I've been reading comics for like the last 2 years, right? So still new. Don't know all the nuances to it. Like I'm saying, like a lot of you smart people out there. But when I do, I'm very picky about the comics I read, and one of the reasons why I like the Last Ronin, one of the reasons why I thought it would be intriguing to read was because I knew the stakes were high. Normally in comics, the stakes aren't high. And when I think about the Ninja Turtles, I'm definitely thinking the stakes aren't high. I know they're gonna fight Shredder, and they're gonna go back to their lair with Master Splinter, and everything is gonna be honky dory. But this one in particular piqued my interest because it starts off with just one Ninja Turtle, meaning um, and the premise is um, three out of the four turtles dies. So that's how it spring. That's the springboard for how this story starts. And I was just like, oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's just a nice starting point. Just because the stakes are high. How did they all die? What happened? What what was so what was so crazy that this happened? And if you guys want to know about what happens, you just watch the other videos I have of The Last Ronin. I reviewed all the issues thus far. And this one is really good, man. It's it's really cool, man. It just it just reminds me that comics can be really good if people take the time to really get into the mythos of characters and what they're all about. And I really thought this was cool just because I was trying to, right when you start off, you're trying to figure out which turtle survived because they don't tell you right away. They don't tell you right away. I think they tell you at the, well, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. But this issue was fantastic. Am I spoiling it? Because I feel like if you watch my other videos, I think I've talked about what happens up to this point, who dies. But yeah, I'll probably just put spoiler in the title. But Michelangelo is the surviving Ninja Turtle, right? And so as we go through these issues, we basically just see um, how the Ninja Turtles, how the other brothers, died, how they, sacrificed themselves for the greater good, because they are fighting against a descendant of Shredder. Um, and it is pretty good, man. It's pretty good. This one, it sucks. It's a great story, but it sucks for me because my favorite Ninja Turtle dies in this one, and my favorite Ninja Turtle was no other than Donatello. I remember even in my favorite Ninja Turtle movie, it's one that came out in like 1990. It was a very grim Ninja Turtles movie, but also it was probably the only Ninja Turtles movie that actually was really close to the belt when it came to um, copying the source material. Like it, to this day, it's still the best Ninja Turtles to me. I mean, CGI is great and all that, but at the end of the day, you still got to have a great story in order to make all this stuff believable, or at least at the very least make it a good story. You know what I'm saying? A great story. And I feel like that first Ninja Turtles movie that they made was honestly the one of the few great Ninja Turtles movies that they came out with. But what was my point? Donatello, man, he always gets washed, man. Donatello, I don't know. I mean, maybe he doesn't. Maybe they try to make it to where like his fighting skill isn't the best because he makes all the tech. He makes all the Ninja Turtles tech, but even in that great movie, he got washed. Uh, and I'm not, yeah. Anyways, I'm probably gonna leave a video right there so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I don't know, but It's actually fitting in this comic that they make it very futuristic as far as like the action sequences. It's very big on humans versus robots, and all types of stuff, and cyborgs, and they get into detail when they show Donatello fighting alongside Master Splinter. I don't want to spoil it, but he does die. How he dies, I won't tell you guys that, but he goes out with a bang. He dies in honor, just like Master Splinter goes out in honor, and it is fantastic, man. There is a lot of material in these comics, man. In this run, I want to say there's one more. There's one more issue, and they're really gonna get to the bottom of it and resolve the conflict. Michelangelo is at this point in the comic. He's been a part of a group that's basically attacking Shredder's descendant, because Shredder's descendant he's basically in charge of New York City, and it's crazy, man. Through crazy events, the criminals have managed to overpower New York City, and with the tech that Shredder's descendant has at his disposal, it's a lot easier for him to take control of this chaos. And now at this next issue, this issue 5, it's coming to a head. So I think it's gonna be pretty dope. This run, I'm not even gonna just grade this one, but if I was, I'll probably say I'd probably give it a 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5 because it's excellent. I really wish, I really just wish they would have showed more fight with Donatello. Like, I mean, they show it, but I really wish they would have just put more emphasis on his battling in his very last moments, because they kind of, there's a big fight that happens. There's a big fight that happens in like this snowy valley battlefield, right? And Donatello, he's trying to protect everyone. He's trying to help Master Splinter, and as a result, he sacrifices himself. But I really wish they would have showed more of that fight. You know what I mean? Because it's really bloody, and yeah, it's really good though. It's really good. And that's why I like this comic, because I knew a lot was at stake. I know it's gonna be more graphic, and I knew it was gonna be more content to talk about, because it's such a good story, man. I really hope they turn this into, like, I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I really hope they turn this into some type of short mini series and really put some heart into it, because if they do, this could really be one of the best stories that, I mean, comic wise, it's one of the best stories already. But it's really good, man. And I like how they put a lot of emphasis on the tech, with the robots and fighting the robots. When this is basically an issue that shows Donatello, you know what I'm saying? It shows him, or it shows bits of him, and it's only fitting that you have advanced tech, you know what I'm saying? Because he's the brains of the Ninja Turtles, let's be honest.
Let's light him up.
Okay, hit the button.
What button? What button? There are a million buttons.
Number three.
Three, three, three.
But it's really good. Like I said, I give it a 4.5. And if I'm grading this whole series so far, man, well, shit, I guess I give it a 5 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? It's a great issue. Great run, man. Go check it out.